the biggest headline to start off was around the Torpedo bats, which I actually have a bat that I think would classify as a Torpedo bat. Did I tell you this yesterday?
No.
So we could dive into this, but we're seeing so many different reactions. We saw the reaction from the Brewers. The Brewers had some strong feelings about it. And then Matt Strahm actually just had a tweet out there recently saying, and I quote, Matt Strahm, pitcher for the Phillies, let them use whatever bat they want. Let's just allow pitchers to use whatever hitters have in the on-deck circles, talking about the pine tar or sticky substance, and not check us like we are criminals every time we walk on or off the field. I'm just a pitcher, but I'm assuming better grip helps you swing harder. So, look, I think now, I mean, we could talk about this, and we're going to ask our guests about it. It's sweeping the nation. Now, we know that the design for the bat, specifically the Torpedo models, and I quote, his name is Aaron Lanehart, Miami Marlins field coordinator, was where it started.
Yeah.
And we could go so many different ways, but the reason why is because some of these numbers and some of these players, it's getting all the phase. And for those that don't know what a Torpedo bat is, essentially they're taking the wood and making it harder in one specific area, all part of the same bat. They're not changing different pieces. It's all one piece of wood, but it's more dense in a certain area. And they're saying for the Yankees that there's a certain part of their bats that they were using where the hitters usually make more contact. The denser part, ball gets traveling further. Now, guys, I think it's too early to get into all that, right? It's only 5 games in for most teams. So we got a lot to talk about. And I even saw people throwing out there the allegations around, the comparisons to when people use steroids. You still have to hit. There's so many different conversation and ways that we can go. But that was a headline that was all over baseball. But guys, are you aware of how many different types of bats you can have?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot, right? Models, types of models, meaning is it a skinnier barrel? Is it a thicker barrel? Is it a more balanced bat, top heavy bat? Kevin, do you like birch? Do you like maple? How about ash? Right? So there's different bats and models that have been out for a long period of time.
Yep.
And so I wanted to explain this, and I'm actually going to find the bat when I go home. I got 2 different versions of the same model. Okay. It's called a C353 is the model. Mm-hmm. I think it was the Ryan Zimmerman model, if I'm not mistaken. Huge barrel, flared knob, but it's a little bit more of a balanced bat. Okay. I got an ash version and I got a maple version. The ash version, the barrel was massive. The maple version was almost like that kind of softball torpedo-esque bat. And I go, man, this thing just feels harder. And if you hit it where it exactly goes, it feels like it's going to come off the same. But there was a little downside. It can be less forgiving if you don't hit it there. So I think this is what I want to watch right now. But obviously, guys that are using the bat, do we have the number of players that are using it right now, Zach?
I'm not sure the exact number of players.
But there's been some stats out there, guys.
There's a list.
Yeah, we got I know yesterday Ellie De La Cruz went 4 for 5 with 2 homers.
And I mean, he's just a damn good player.
Well, there's a list apparently. It's obviously Adley, Alec Boehm, Volpe, Wells, Bellinger, Chisholm, Goldschmidt, Dansby Swanson, De La Cruz, and Jose Trevino over in Cincinnati. Lindor with the Mets, O'Neill Cruz in Pittsburgh, Manny, Max Muncy, Ryan Jeffers. So new names seemingly getting added. Apparently was Alex Bregman now has one. He announced it.
Yeah.
He just got one, didn't he?
Yeah, and then here is just a quick kind of just to show the difference in bats right now. I got this.
Dude, I swear I had one of those. I swear I've had one of those. It just wasn't called a torpedo bat, and I sure as heck didn't use it to my best abilities.
Did you just like kind of brush it off as like this is just another bat?
It was just a different model and a different style.
Yeah.
But there is a science behind things, right? There's always a method to the madness. And you know what? If it works and it's in regulations, that's all that matters. But I think a small sample size of 5 or 6 games, let's pump the brakes here.